Friday. It is May 28th, 2021, and let's go ahead and look at your jobs for today. So, first things first, we went ahead, we watched our morning message. I know you're doing so because you are currently watching it now, so thank you very much for doing that. Next up, we have our morning work, our spiral review. You're going to go ahead, you're going to write these words: sugar, ocean, trade, iron, and draw, and you're going to use them in sentences down below. You're going to see a new vocabulary word, bewildered, meaning to be confused. We were all bewildered when the teacher never showed up for class. Then, for questions 1 through 3, it is your job to unscramble the sentences so they make sense. And then for the last 3 questions, you are going to go ahead, you're going to complete the sentences. So they are currently fragments, meaning an incomplete sentence. So my 2 best friends, for example, my 2 best friends. What about your 2 best friends? What are they doing? Where are they? What's going on? And so it is your job to complete the sentence and give us a little bit more context of what is happening. Alrighty, next up we have our journal. This is for my C group and my C group only. Groups A and B, we did this in class today. In 5 to 6 sentences, you're going to write about your favorite Zoom memory from this year. You have sentence frames and starters on the right as always, but they are not needed nor required. So if you need these, they are there, but if you don't, they are not necessary for you to use. They're not required for you to use, so just keep that in mind, please. Next up, we have our homophones. And for today's job, you are going to take your words that you've been looking at this week, and you're going to be creating sentences with those words. So, for example, 8 and 8, so and so, where, past, past. And so make sure you're paying very close attention to how they are spelled, because that will change the meaning of the words. Next, we have our math spiral review. You are going to see for questions 1 and 2, you're telling me the place of the bolded numbers. Then in 3 and 4, you're telling me the value or the worth of each number. Numbers 5 and 6 round to the tens place. 7 through 11, subtraction. Then 12 through 15, multiplication by multiples of 10. And finally, 17 and 18, you're going to be finishing the fact families. So start off by finding the answer first, solve for the answer, and then go ahead and move on and determine what the fact families will be for these areas. Next, we have telling time. This is an online game I'm offering for everybody to complete. It is required for Group C. It is optional for Groups A and B. So looking at the game here, you're going to see that you have different levels. Please make sure you play all 3 levels. Your first level, you're going to be doing to whole hour. So what you're going to do is you're going to move this right over here, and we're going to make it so it is now 1 o'clock. So it's 1 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and press OK. It is correct, and I can move on. Again. Alrighty, and so that is going to be your job for today for math. Then Group C, we are going to continue our virtual field trip today on Zoom, so please make sure you come on time at 12:30. Then we'll have optional office hours, which is open to all students between 2:10 and 3:10. Typed writing journal prompt, again, this is just for my Group C friends. In 5 to 6 sentences, you are going to be sharing your thoughts about art versus PE. Again, you're going to be sharing your thoughts about art versus PE. Please make sure your paragraph is at least 5 sentences. Alrighty, and then lastly we have our D1 choice board. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to select the next area or next activity you would like to do. And I would like to do some research today, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to cross that one out. I'm going to move to my purple slide. I'm going to type in research. Oops. Today's date. And then I will insert all of my notes that I took for my research in this box provided. And that will be it for your day today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, D1.